Texas. They say everything's bigger here, and they're right. We've got big cars, big hearts, and even bigger steaks. This is beef country, Texas, home to the Alamo, the Cowboys, and the largest military installation known to man. So big, it has a big name. Fort Hood, the great place. It's got a Texas-sized podcast as well. And this is it, right here, Fort Hood's great big podcast. Yeehaw.
You have a song stuck in your head.
Yes, I do.
Song?
What is it?
It's Monsters from Luminix.
Oh, can you
What?
sing me a few bars?
No.
Ah, come on.
No. I have it on my phone, but.
Well, yeah, well, you can play it. We're talking about it. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's called fair use. You know? Yeah. Now it's going to be stuck in all of our heads, right? Is
Yes.
this some Disney thing?
Is it a
No.
grunge song?
No, it's not a grunge song.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you didn't know grunge is a thing? All right, I've heard enough. I'm good. I'm good.
That's cute.
Yeah, that will not be
Days
stuck
like that is out of my wheelhouse.
that will not be stuck in my head.
I didn't even hear any like lyrics yet.
Oh my gosh, you have to listen to
wanted
it after
hear
that.
I was ready.
I'm just like pumped right now because I was listening to it while I was working out.
I was supposed to say it sounds like a workout song. It's a workout.
Yes.
Okay, it's a workout song.
I'll add that to my workout playlist.
I have workout songs that sound like that.
Was that a boy band or something?
No, it's
No.
it's like techno
Every little
music.
thing
I
It's
do.
DJ music.
Yes.
Never
Things to
did
get you
enough for
motivated.
Meaning
boy
it's all
band.
synthesized and it's no actual
Yeah, like,
instruments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes they can use an instrument, but they'll like synth it over, or they'll kind of not auto tune, but they,
I don't know.
They alter,
I hate auto tune.
They alter the sound, but you can tell that there was an original.
Everybody auto-tunes everything now,
They
right?
do.
I
It ruins
Not everything, but a lot of things. Yeah.
music.
Everything's produced, so
Overproduced.
Overproduced.
overproduced. Yeah.
I'm so old school.
Why are you smiling so? I'm not used to you smiling this much. This is crazy.
It's
'Cause
the
it's the-
ponytail.
it's the
I'm
music
telling
shit.
you.
Hey.
because
It's the
I had
ponytail.
3 days off without having to work.
Woo!
And then I lifted weights this morning, which make it even better. So 3
Oh,
days
there
after
we go.
Seeing
coming
your
in the
hair
gym.
down.
Yeah.
So last week you were not here.
No.
Okay.
We missed
So we missed you. Yeah.
Whatever.
Wait, hey, I
He did
mentioned
it.
I mentioned you in the liner notes because we forgot to mention it in the show. But you were out doing Army stuff, right?
Yes, I was.
Tell us how it went.
I passed first go. Thank
First time
goodness.
go.
Oh my goodness.
Woo!
And you were nervous about it, right?
Yes, I was.
Why?
Because it's new.
Yeah.
And the first time I had tried it, I failed miserably. But I hadn't done the EST.
But that was a practice run, right?
Yeah.
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 Practice makes perfect, right?
Right?
Amen.
Yeah. So the EST, going out to the range, and it was raining, whatever.
It ain't raining, you
I
ain't
hate
training.
when it
Oh,
rains.
There you
God, I
go.
hate it when people say that.
I do too.
Urgh.
I do not. I'm not a fan.
I posted that on Instagram.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, we're getting a lot of rain this week. We got a lot.
Yes.
We got a
Rain,
lot.
Ringold.
The day before we taped this, we're taping this on a Tuesday now, but it's going to rain all week, I hear.
Yep.
So, safety message:
Yes.
you see standing water on the road, what do you
Yes.
do?
Turn around.
Don't drown.
Yeah.
Turn around, don't drown.
Okay, so that's your safety message, dear listener, for the week here in Central Texas. If you see water across a roadway, I can
Find
do
an
that.
alternate route.
Yeah.
I cannot see another like Mustang or Camaro that water planed off the side of the road. Like, I don't know why I'm on the side of the road. It's because you're speeding.
Right.
Watch the water.
Well, the
Watch your
stats
speed.
are, because we had the guys in here like last month as we were getting into flood season, 10 people in Texas die every year in flash floods.
I don't mess around with the water.
That's the average. And unfortunately, it has happened here at Fort Hood.
Yes.
Over the years. We've had a few. So, soldiers, families, everybody around here, be safe. And one more time.
Turn around. Don't drown.
Exactly.
And find an alternate route.
Exactly.
Even if it adds 10 or 15 minutes.
So, Melissa, congratulations on a first-time go. Wait. Which one is it?
Yay!
Let's just get to the real thing.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
No,
Well, you know.
We'll do the fake overproduced version.
Yeah, exactly.
While
All
I
right.
sit here and dance by myself.
No, but back to roads, right? Mm-hmm. We're actually going to be talking about roadways and road improvements and all that good stuff. Construction.
Slow down.
Yep. So we do have someone from DPW going to give us the skinny on all things roadworks in Santa Fe Gate.
Okay.
Lots of great fixes. And can't wait, right?
Can't wait.
Fast-moving floodwater can easily push your vehicle off the road and place you or your family in great peril. Even 1 foot of floodwater can exert 500 pounds of lateral force on a vehicle, pushing it off the road. Every year, more than 80% of flood fatalities involve vehicles, and about 10 people on average drown in their vehicles per year in Texas. Fort Hood experienced 10 vehicle flood fatalities from 2016 to 2017 alone, and Bell and Coryell counties have had more than 30 fatalities each since 1959. I-35 connecting Dallas, San Antonio, and South Central Texas is known as Flash Flood Alley, and FEMA considers flooding to be America's #1 natural hazard. Flash floods in Central Texas can happen within only a few hours of rain, and their most active months are April, May, June, and October. Is it worth the risk of losing your life? Of leaving loved ones behind to try crossing? Overconfidence kills. Never drive into the water on roadways. It's not worth it.
Fort Hood's great big podcast. 50% of the time, they're right. 50% of the time.
As promised, we have Michelle Lenis. She is you got a new job title, so I got to work on this. The branch chief of the management and outside oversight team, Directorate of Public Works, right?
Yes.
Did I get that
is a
right?
mouthful.
You got that right, with an engineering division of DPW.
Now that the acronym is
Moot.
Moot.
I like
So
that.
your job is moot.
No, my job is not moot, but our goal is to always get to a moot point. Get past the argument. You don't have to win it. Just get past the argument and move on.
Okay. And what Michelle really does, guys, is she oversees all the big projects here on Post.
Yes.
All those renovations and road
exciting.
closures and
Modernization.
gate closures that we've been dealing with.
I miss you, Santa Fe Gate.
Yeah, well, that's the #1 topic.
Santa
All
Fe
right.
Gate. That's a
Santa
good
Fe
gate.
Gate. Where,
It is.
where are we? I mean, that thing closed. I guess it closed with the snowstorm.
Yes, we closed with the snowstorm.
We were supposed to go out with you that week and went, yeah, that's not happening.
No, we weren't coming to work that week. We were enjoying
Well,
ourselves.
I was here. 'Cause
You were here?
I didn't have power at the house, so I just trekked in so I could charge my phone and work.
You're a trooper. I couldn't even get out of my driveway.
Yeah. Well, first day it took me 3 hours to get here from Temple.
Dedicated.
Yeah,
That is
well, you know.
dedication.
It beat freezing in the house.
That's, that
so
is true.
here I could make coffee.
Very important coffee.
Right? Yeah, it was huge. So Santa Fe Gate.
Santa Fe Gate.
That
So
thing's been under construction a while now.
it has been. And we found some interesting stuff, but we are definitely making headway out there at Santa Fe Gate. We've got the road torn up. We're going to start doing reconstruct coming up soon. We've got some culverts to replace out there, so we get better water flow through the area and
Right.
improve our infrastructure. So we awarded a $1.8 million project. As we said, we shut down during the freeze back in February, and we are looking for a late summer completion date. But it's a good news story because the project's going to take us.
Texas late summer could be October.
You said that, not me.
It's still
Knock on
100
wood.
degrees here.
It is still 100 degrees. So, yeah, late summer, somewhere around the August timeframe
Okay,
is what we're
okay.
projecting. It takes us from a 1-lane to a 2-lane exit. So anyone that's tried to leave Post
Right.
out of Santa Fe knows that the traffic just backs up way too far.
Right.
So this will help us speed up leaving Post, which will be a good news story for
that
everyone.
merged left, if you're coming out of Santa Fe, is that going to be better? Because
Merged left.
you were
Yes.
trying to get, you either go business, to Killeen, or you're trying to go to 195.
That part doesn't get better. This takes us right up to that merge left. I know exactly where you're talking.
So you got a double lane.
Yeah,
at
so we got a
least.
double lane coming in, and then you'll have that single lane coming off the main gate where you have to choose who's going to Cove and who's going to Killeen.
But you still got to get over.
Still got to get over.
Oh, man.
Maybe you
Okay.
just need to change your gate and start coming out Santa Fe when it opens up.
Oh, there you go.
It's different.
There you go.
Then you don't have to.
You got to.
Yeah, then you don't have to cross 2 lanes of traffic. You're only cross 1.
I know. Well, that's an idea. Okay.
You got to rethink.
$1.8 million. though.
$1.8 million.
And no more standing water around the gate or anything.
No more standing water around the gate. New pop-up barrier on that side. That's really what's driving it on there because those ACPs.
Okay.
And then 2 lanes coming out.
And getting out will be easier.
Getting out of Post will be a whole lot easier for everyone that uses that gate or wants to use that gate in the future.
Right.
Might rethink your path.
Okay. That
I'm
was
one of
your
those
gate,
people.
right?
Yes, that is my gate.
That was your gate.
Yes, I'm happy it's being modernized. Thank you. Can't wait to use it again.
I feel sympathy. It's my gate to leave Post too, and I miss it a lot.
Okay. Out in the hinterlands, we have road work
Yes.
going on.
So let's go over a good news story.
All right. You lead the way.
All right, so Clear Creek, we just completed Clear Creek reconstruct. It was about 1.5 miles. It was about 3.8 million. We completely reconstruct that road. Anybody remember has followed the podcast from back then or read the Sentinel? We had a large cut because we had heavy flooding over Clear Creek on the north of Turkey Run,
Right.
heading out to West Range Road. All that's been corrected. We don't expect any more flooding on that road so that we don't put anyone in danger. And we're going to get traffic signals on Clear Creek on Hell on Wheels and Old Ironside. The lights will get activated about the 1st of June.
Wow.
So that's
Wow.
good news story all in that area, controlling traffic flows and getting a much better road. We improved the tank crossing trails as well. So when the tanks go across the road, they've got space and they're not going to damage the asphalt anymore.
Right.
So
We always seem to schedule you when it's bad weather. As we're taping this, it's really wet outside, and they've
Very
already
wet.
closed all the low water crossings for the tactical stuff
That is
today.
yeah.
So, and Sam, you get to go out and get.
I know.
Dang
Can't
done.
wait.
Yes.
She's going to get some pictures with you later. So
I know.
I'm so
It'll be so
excited.
fun.
I know it'd be a good time. And
I
last time
know.
it was ice storm, and this time we're raining. At least we can be
So-
here in the rain.
So Clear Creek is done,
Clear
except
Creek
for
is
traffic
done,
lights, which
except
is
for the
1
traffic
June.
lights. 1
right?
June.
East Range Road.
So East Range Road, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you to 69th ADA for being patient with us.
Right.
We know that's really affected y'all with y'all's ACP out there, but it's a good news story. We all know how bad that road was. It was
Right.
about 1.1 miles of just a destroyed road. So we spent about $2.6 million.
Wow.
They reconstructed the whole road to get rid of all those base failures, and it includes a traffic light at East Range Road and Tedesco Way to help the 69th ADA get out of their footprint and decide
Sure.
whether or not they're going north or south
Sure.
on East Range Road. So overall, really good story. It's going to be excellent for 69th ADA. We know it's painful at this time, but we're going to be done with this come July.
How folks that live in Belton and make the back road in,
Yes.
my boss does that. They've been able to make that swing in by, aren't they using a tank trail right now?
They're using the tactical tank trail right now as the detour. So they go down a little
Okay.
little gravel road for a while.
And you might have said it, but when is this going to be done?
July 2021. So this July we should be done with it.
Okay.
So not much longer. We got to wait, but it's going to be a good news story.
Okay. Now something else brand new just came in, and this is the Corps of Engineers doing this thing, right?
Yes.
But we're getting a new bridge.
Yes, we're getting a new bridge. We got an MCA bridge coming on in Turkey Run.
What is an MCA bridge?
Military Construction Army. So it's just a different funding pot. Takes
Okay.
longer to get that money. You have to program it years in advance.
Sure.
It's actually handled by a different branch, but it's a good news story overall on the road conditions.
Okay.
So Turkey Run Bridge couple years ago, that's a low water crossing bridge, and during high rain events, it flooded. And unfortunately, we did lose one of our soldiers who went into the path of the water. Right. Sad story. So we did award a $13.4 million project to raise the elevation of the bridge, so it's no longer a low water crossing bridge. And then hopefully during inclement weather, we don't have to shut down the road. It should have no reason to shut down because the bridge won't flood.
So you're raising it up how far?
Raising it high. Oh, don't get me to lie about that elevation. Significantly higher than the 100-year flood event.
Right.
So right now, if you try to go down Turkey Run, it is closed between Muskogee Street and Munitions Road.
Okay.
You can't go down Turkey Run.
But detours are labeled.
Detours are labeled. It's going to be a long detour. It's basically, don't go that way planning it because your detour is all the way to Clear Creek.
Now, building a bridge, do you have to demolish the old one first?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so definitely don't go down that road. We're going to have a demoed bridge. There's no way to cross.
Have they done that yet?
They have not demoed it yet. We've gotten all the infrastructures
Can
in
we
line.
get pictures?
Of course.
Can we
get
have
pictures.
somebody there? Are you going to blow it up?
I wish we were blowing up. That would be so
That would
much
be
more
like
fun.
calling the engineers and let them blow it up.
That would be so much more fun.
Training, Army training.
Army training. They need to definitely put a call into us.
Well, all right. Wishful thinking, right?
Yeah, we should be tearing it down soon. I actually don't know the date it actually falls down, but it's going to be a good news story for everyone. And that is planned to be open the late summer of 2022. So it's a long closure. It takes a long time to build a bridge.
That's a year. Okay.
It's about a year to build a bridge.
Well, how long did it take to put up the other one? That took a while too, right?
I wasn't alive back then.
Okay. You weren't here then.
I wasn't here then. That was way before my time.
All right. So if we're adding it all up, we're spending some money here on Fort Hood.
Lots of money going into road infrastructure. As always, it keeps our roads good. We really did well during the freeze. We didn't have a lot of potholes that popped up. And a lot of that is a testament to the engineers and the construction guys on how well we've been doing, taking care of our roads and not letting them get into poor shape to where that freeze would have affected them. So
Sure. Last year during the podcast, and you took me out there, and I did a lot of did some video and some photos and all that stuff. That was South Clark Road and a little bit of North Clark Road, but it was all Clark Road last year.
Yes.
And you got a lot done during COVID.
Lot during COVID.
But it's not really done yet.
No, we have the last segment of Clark Road.
Clark Road, the final chapter. So tell me more.
All right, so this one's a little less painful, definitely a lot less painful for our partners over on West Fort Hood. Will not affect you at all, which was the one that was predominantly affected during the last one.
Right.
So we're going to close Clark Road between Tank Destroyer and Turkey Run. That means the detour is all the way to Muskogee. If you want to get to Turkey Run, you've got to go through Muskogee.
You have to go to Oklahoma?
Pretty much. You're going to feel that way. So you got to go through the two Comanches, which
this
is
is really
Muskogee
going to
Street.
affect the folks coming in from Cove, right? On the coast from Cove? Or
No, it's going to affect anyone that wants to go to the landfill or the cement plant. That's the only people that are really north on Turkey Run. It will affect the Comanche area a bit if they happen to use Clark Road.
Okay.
So they'll end up going into their main entrance right off of Tank Destroyer,
right,
or they'll have to use Muskogee Street.
Okay. Wow. And how much money is this one?
So this one was a $1.4 million project. It's about 1.25 miles of complete reconstruct.
Wow.
So just like what we got at West Fort Hood with Clark, you're going to have a great road when we're done.
And this is all of Clark Road pretty much has been redone, except this is the last chapter.
Last chapter we got.
When is this done?
This will be done the fall of 2021.
This year?
Yeah, it'll be done this year. It's a small segment of road.
4 months?
4 or 5 months, yeah.
4 or 5 months.
Yeah, we'll be done soon.
Okay. What's your boss's favorite term? We got to use it.
Short-term pain for long-term gain.
Oh, there we go.
That's what we're all about.
There it is, right?
Love that.
Right?
I do love it.
That is pretty much for fixing roads and whatever. That's your mantra.
That's our mantra. Everything that we do, it's short-term pain, but you're getting a long-term gain with this, and that's what we always look forward to.
Okay. there was one other one that we were talking about. No, I guess that was it.
Well, there's two more. We
Two
have
more.
Two more. So we got right now we have shut down a section
Oh,
of
yeah,
Wainwright Drive.
There we go.
And we want to thank everyone over in that community. We're sorry we're affecting y'all. We've got a full reconstruct, but we will be done early August. So it's a short reconstruct.
So before school is back in session.
Yes, as we're finishing
School
out this
buses
school.
can drive in.
Yes, school buses. We got that covered now. So, we will be complete with that early August. So hopefully for the new school year, we're not going to be affecting the bus route and everything will go smoothly for us all.
Right. And last but not least,
we have an upcoming closure. This is just the warning. It's just a warning. In a couple months,
You
we're
have
going to have
been warned.
Yeah, everyone's been warned. We're going to shut down a section of Tank Destroyer between
That's it.
Clark Road and New Railhead Road, which is all the way on the west side of Main Cantonment towards the Cove ACP. We've got a lot of what we call stop gaps and repairs that need to be done on that road. It's
that's
not
the
a
one
full
that's going to
reconstruct.
affect the Cove folks.
That's going to affect the Cove folks that are leaving out of ACP, out of the Cove ACP on Tank Destroyer.
Right.
So it's about 1.2 miles. We've got patches along the way. Don't anticipate that to be shut down for too long, but during that time, the reroute's going to be all the way through logistics, which we're just finishing up all those repairs right now.
Okay.
So we will not shut down TD Tank Destroyer, until we complete all the work on logistics, because we will affect all that movement up there on the west side.
So millions upon millions of dollars of projects. You got a lot of irons in the fire.
A lot.
How's that make you feel though to see all of this stuff come to fruition?
I love it. I love to see the brand new black asphalt. I love to see all the new concrete. There's nothing better than when you go driving down the road, it's smooth. You're not dodging potholes. You're not looking at that crack going, ew, that's going to get bad. You know, it's nice. There's no standing water. We did a lot of great work last year during the COVID time when we, luckily didn't have a lot of traffic. So we were able to shut down a lot of roads, and most people never felt the impacts of it. So got it. It's hard for everyone. It's painful. It makes our routes through other ACPs when we're used to coming in Santa Fe, those thousands and thousands of cars that used to go through that ACP, they got to go somewhere. So yeah, they're affecting me down at 79th Street Gate. I know they're affecting the main gate horribly. Clear Creek's getting backed up as well. But at the end of the day, we're going to have a great post, and we're going to keep this thing moving forward.
Sam, you're the newbie.
I am.
Driving on Fort Hood. What do you think?
So the road closures obviously don't affect me because I come in through the main gate. I've never gone in any other gate.
And you can see the office.
I can
building
see
when
my
you walk
office.
in,
I
yeah.
have one block to go. So, they've been fine for me.
Yeah.
Driving here has been fine.
There
I've
you
had
go.
no issues.
You have the seal
Yeah.
of approval.
Seal.
You got
approval.
my seal of approval. It's doing great.
She hasn't hit a pothole yet, so
I
we're
have
good
not.
to go. That's
Yeah.
our goal. Keep the roads
Haven't
good.
hit any potholes. So,
Or,
and it sounds like all of the closures that are happening right now, everything's going to be done by the fall for the most part.
A lot will be done by this
Yeah.
fall, and we'll get ready for the next sets coming up.
Yeah.
There's more.
There's always
We will
more.
be calling you back.
Or
That's
You
fine.
you know.
You got to, soldiers got to continue training. We got to continue to improve our infrastructure and keep it going.
Well, there you go.
You don't do it, you'll fall behind, and it's hard to catch up.
You got almost 1 foot out the door. Have you enjoyed the changes that you've seen?
yes, I mean, we know this is one of the oldest Army posts out there. You
Right.
know, you got to update. We talked about it during COVID when they shut down the road. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a good thing. At the end of the day, like you said, we're just going to benefit from it because modernization doesn't just, stick to weapons and facilities. It also goes to infrastructure. So, man,
Yeah, we can't make it bigger, so we're just going to make it better, right?
that's
Absolutely.
right. Boom.
Absolutely.
Michelle, thank you so much for swinging by.
Anytime.
It's always a pleasure.
I
Because
appreciate-
usually when you come in, it means we're spending money and doing good things.
Cha-ching.
That's what we do.
Huh?
Make it better for everyone around, make it better for the soldiers and families that live on the installation. It's a great place.
The great place.
So great.
A great
that was
place.
great.
Okay. And, she said it all.
Yeah.
Hey golfers, are you looking for a new course to play? The Courses of Clear Creek is a 27-hole course with challenging greens located in the scenic rolling hills of Fort Hood. With a 300-yard driving range, 2 putting greens, and a 4-hole kids course, we're the premier golf course in Central Texas. Our pro shop is always stocked with the latest golfing equipment and name brand apparel, while our beautiful pavilion overlooking the course is a great place to enjoy a cold beverage. The Courses of Clear Creek, open to the public, offering annual, monthly, and summer membership packages. Give us a call today at 254-287-4130 or find us on the web at hood.armymwr.com.
It's what your tax dollars sound like. Fort Hood's Great Big Podcast.
All right, we opened the show with really bad music.
Oh my gosh, no, that is not bad music.
That was not bad music.
All right.
I mean, it was mediocre at best.
You're right. You're right.
No, I'm just kidding.
It was not in my wheelhouse, but there was good music to be had over the weekend in Salado, correct? Tell us how the concert went.
It was so good. The weather was perfect. I was afraid it was going to rain, but it didn't.
This was on Armed Forces Day here in Central Texas.
It was.
Yeah.
It was great. We had a lot of people come out. We were the first Army band to do a concert since COVID happened.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So it really
First team leading the way.
First team.
Right.
Feels like things are coming back to normal.
Very cool. So
yeah, it was great. It had been over a year since I performed in front of a live audience.
And you were freaking out about your solos. So
you said like 4 solos. How did they go?
They were good. I did slightly mess up one.
Oopsie.
But you can't tell. Only people that know the song know that I slightly messed it up.
Oh, they were judging you too. Like, what is she doing?
Yeah.
On this?
was that on the original composition? So nobody had ever heard it before?
No, unfortunately. I didn't have a solo on that one.
Oh,
so
that one you could just
I know no one
wing
would
it,
have
right?
known at all. That'd have been the perfect time.
Yeah.
But no, it was a fairly well-known song. So I was like,
piccolo or flute?
It was flute. I nailed my piccolo solos.
All right.
Which is funny because I barely played the piccolo, but during the concert.
There you go.
I don't know what a piccolo is.
It's the smaller version of
It's
a
the
flute.
small flute. It's like this big. It's like the little fifer.
Oh,
like,
You know the old
that
pictures
one.
from Revolutionary War. You got
Yeah,
the guy
I
with
remember
the
the,
drum
and the fife.
Yeah, the old guard. Yeah, the fife and drum.
That's them. Yeah. The fife is slightly different from a piccolo, but they're very similar.
I used to like watching them. It was great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool stuff.
Yeah. It was great. My dad came out.
Oh,
He brought
nice.
my sister's dog that I don't really like, but you know.
So how many people you think showed up?
Oh, I don't know. I'd say maybe like a little over 100.
Oh yeah.
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 Good crowd.
It was more than the people on stage. That was the goal.
Exactly. And everybody was socially distant. Ish.
I mean, it was outside.
Right.
And people were taking a space in between the seats
All right.
if they weren't together.
Excellent.
You know, last week, right?
New normal.
Was it Secretary of Defense put out that memo?
Yes.
We all saw it on Thursday, and I think we're all kind of waiting for, all right, what's next?
Oh, it was Sergeant Major of the Army.
Bless
Sergeant
you.
Major of the Army
Yes.
put it out Thursday.
Bless you.
Yes.
Right.
The
Saying,
changes.
hey, there are changes in the wind.
Yes.
They haven't filtered down yet to the installation level, though.
They need to, though.
I personally cannot
That.
wait to leave the mask in my pocket.
Yes. But some establishments are still like enforcing them.
Yeah.
Because even this weekend, there are a couple places I went and they're like, you must wear a mask, no service. And I was
Really?
like,
Where was this?
It was in a bubble tea place
In
Waco.
Waco. Okay.
There's some places in Maine requiring people to provide COVID vaccination cards if they don't have a mask on.
Really?
That's a wicked no-no.
That's a
think
big
that's
no-no.
illegal,
Yeah,
right?
that's HIPAA.
Yeah, that's a violation of your.
That is a
That
HIPAA
is the
violation.
question.
Well, you know, that's all going to come up, and hopefully we don't have that issue here.
Right.
Yes.
But no, it was weird. I went to Fort Worth on Saturday
yeah.
to the zoo.
I saw the photo.
Yeah, and you know what? The Fort Worth Zoo is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, is that within your you can go, it's more than 100 miles, right?
You can go. It's
You
not
guys
100
are
miles.
You don't have, oh yeah.
It is.
No idea.
Yes,
I
it
didn't
is.
think
Yeah,
it
we
was.
can't. 3 core said we
until
can't
that
go there.
changes.
Yeah, until that changes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, because
But I mean, if you're on leave, you can.
it's 125 miles or so.
Oh.
Yeah. Dallas is out. Fort Worth is out.
Oh.
But
I'm sorry.
yeah, but to give you an idea, right? You have to buy your tickets ahead of time. You have to do it online, and you have to do it. You have to show up when your appointed time is. It's weird, right? Because normally you get a zoo pass or a zoo ticket, and it's good for any time during that day. No, they stagger it.
If you miss your time, or you
Because of
at
COVID,
the end?
I don't know, man. You can't come earlier than
You can't
your
come
time.
earlier. You can usually come after.
You can come after,
It's
but you
to
can't come
stagger
earlier.
the entrance.
So they're staggering the entrance. Man, that place was packed.
I
and
bet.
90% of the people were not wearing masks.
I bet.
They're probably vaccinated.
Yeah, 90%. Sure, state of Texas. I mean, I'm vaccinated. I wasn't wearing a mask. The wife wasn't wearing a mask. We both had both shots. Got the second one like a month ago now. So I guess I'm really good to go, right?
Yeah, you are.
Anyway, nobody's wearing a mask in Fort Worth.
Nice.
It was weird, but even weirder, right? Oh, not weird, but you can see it changing because the governor of Texas said, that was back in March when he said you don't have to wear a mask, right? Businesses had their own rules, like you said, but when you get out in the country, right? Because between here and Fort Worth, there's like nothing, right? Bunch of ranches, farms, and whatever. And driving up the highway and stopping to get a, soft drink, brand names. And you walk into the gas station and they're like, I had it on the first time. And they all looked at me like,
Yeah, you were the
I had
weirdo.
something
Like,
going on.
Now you're the weird one.
why is he wearing that mask? What
Is your
Is he going to rob
problem?
us?
What is your problem? So after that, we just kind of left it in our pocket. It's liberating.
Does it feel weird?
No, it's cool. Weird is when you come back from a deployment after carrying a weapon
Yes,
for a
that
year
is
straight,
weird.
Where's my?
and you feel naked
you freak
for
out.
2 straight days.
Where's my weapon?
You think you forgot it, and
Yeah.
then you panic.
Yeah,
Yep.
and you actually
I
like, because you sleep with the thing,
Yes, you do.
and you can't fall asleep right away, or you wake up in the middle
Yep.
of the night going, where is it? Yep.
Yeah.
Nope.
I used to spoon my weapon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep.
It was
so
good.
comforting.
Yeah.
I was afraid someone would take it.
So no, I will not miss the mask like I missed my M16.
Or like I miss Santa Fe Gate.
Well,
I really miss Santa Fe Gate. Please come back.
it is on the way back. There is good news afoot.
Okay.
And we do have to thank one more time Michelle Lenis for coming in and
Yes.
giving us all the great news on all the projects, roadways and fixes. And
She's really good on the mic.
she is.
Yeah, I like her a lot.
She's got her stuff together. Sorry you missed that interview. But, next week we have more fun. Like here on Fort Hood's Great Big Podcast. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you, listeners. And thank you, Will Courtney, for the tunes,
Yes.
which we're playing right now. Melissa, say goodbye.
Have a wicked good week, and we shall talk to you next week.
We out.
Driving down the road